Here we are for the start of another ball game at the home of the Seattle Mariners, T-Mobile Park. Let's take a look at today's lineup. Let's have a look at the home team's defensive lineup. The righty will move up to the mound. Zach Geloff will get his first swings here. Now here's the first pitch. That is a called strike. 0-1. He's in control now of this at-bat as this is called a strike. 0-2. And he'll get a slight touch on it as the ball is fouled away. Got him! Strikeout number 1 for Gilbert. Esteury Ruiz will step into the batter's box. He waits. Now the pitch. And he looks as the fastball goes by him for strike 1. Big swing and a miss. Here comes. 3 throws, 3 strikes. Mitch Garver digs in now. Now here's the pitch. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. Tapped over the mound. Rodriguez there, makes the catch. And the inning is over. It's today's defensive lineup for the away team. The southpaw will take the mound. Victor Robles to stand in. Here he comes. A lot of movement on that one. A pause, and now the pitch. That's over the plate, but low. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the belt, kick and deal. Fastball called strike. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 from Sale. And a fly ball lifted out to left. Out of play. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. Got in there to finish him off. Strikeout number 1 for Sale. Julio Rodriguez will get his first at-bat now. He blew it by him for a strike 1. And the pitch. And here's a ball that gets lifted high up. Ruiz will look up and put it away. And that's out number 2. Cal Raleigh will come up. He's ready now. The pitch. Strike 1 at the knees. From the stretch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. Has a look. Now the pitch. Takes strike 3 from Raleigh. Sale. On to the top of inning number 2 we go. Batter coming up now is Gunnar Henderson. Now a fastball for a called strike. And a strike. From the belt, the pitch. Swung and popped up high to the left. Base hit. Shea Langoliers will come up to bat. Runner at first. First pitch coming from Gilbert. Fouled straight back. Here's the pitch. Smashed high in the air in the opposite direction to the right. Robles right there. One down in the inning, and the batter coming up is Tony Kemp. First pitch on the way. He comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. Kemp swings through, strike two. It's high, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 with one away. And he punches him out on strikes. Stepping up now is Christian Walker. First offering on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. On the first is Rayleigh, and the side is retired. Randy Arozarena will get the first crack at it here. Now the pitch. Popped up left side. And that'll be a base hit for Arozarena. Luke Rayleigh coming up next. Runner at first. First pitch to him. It's a called strike. Here comes the throw. He'll get tagged out before he gets to the base. Here he comes. Strike. Strike two pitch on the way. Strikeout. Mitch Haniger will come in. The pitch. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Here's the windup. Now the pitch. Big cut and a miss on the fastball. And pitch. Got him. Great pitch. It is still scoreless, going to the top of the third. Seth Brown will lead things off. And a curveball strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. There's a strike. Throw is on the way. Swung on, and a hopper back up the center. Steps up to the plate. Runner at first. Off the plate. The 1-0. This will get some good altitude and will travel down the left field line. Chop the ball into foul territory. A strike. Here's the 1-2. And he goes down on strikes. Zach Geloff will get a second try now. 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's his first pitch. He'll take a tough pitch that tags the outside part of the plate for strike one. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. The 0-2 to Geloff. Just manages to get a piece as this is bounced foul. Swung on and missed. Here's the center fielder, Esteury Ruiz. He's 0 for 1. This one goes by the belt. 0 and 1. Splitter thrown for a strike. Here comes. Down low. A ball and 2 strikes now. Next one is swung on and fouled away. And he'll stretch out for that one out of the zone. This will only make the pitcher look good. Strikeout number 6 for Gilbert. Coming up to the plate is J.P. Crawford. Here is the first offering. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0 and 1. No ball, 1 strike. It's on the ground and foul. From the stretch. He struck him out swinging. Strikeout number 5 for Sale. Here comes Jorge Polanco. First pitch coming. And that one is a called strike. 0 and 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard grounder. Dylan Moore will dig in. Nothing to hit on that one. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. And a fastball blows by him for strike 1. Here's the 1-1 now to Moore. Nice swing there, but it will be fouled off to the right. Here comes the 1-2. Here's a hard hit driven on the ground towards short. There's one. Throw to first is not in time, and the runner is safe. Victor Robles will stand in here. Went down on strikes his first time up. It's a changeup. Got him for a strike. A pause, and now the pitch. Now a ball lined to the right side. Around second, he'll try for third. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Julio Rodriguez will get another shot. He popped out in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. Now the 1-0 pitch. That's in for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And the batter makes a wise decision to hold off on the swing. Ready with the 2-1. Fastball in the dirt as he tried to get the batter to bite on that one. The 3-1 is on the way. Changeup thrown for a called strike. 3-2. Here it is. There's a ground ball hit towards the middle. Robles rounds third. He's coming home. 1 run has scored. And the Mariners, Cal Raleigh, will go for another one. Went down swinging his last time up. And the Mariners take a 2-0 lead. Here he comes. Here's one for Geloff. Throw gets him. 3 innings complete. Mitch Garver will try again. He flew out his last time up. From the belt, kick and deal. And a bouncing ball foul. Here's the windup. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Throw is on the way. Fly ball right field. Robles makes the grab for the out. And that will be the first out of the inning. First pitch coming from Gilbert. And a first pitch strike. Pitch count is at 40. And a curveball thrown for a strike. Misses for ball one. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Henderson. Fly ball into left. And a foul ball. A big pitch here. 1-2. Foul straight back. Now the 1-2. Down and out of the zone. 2-2 pitch on the way. And he takes it for the 3rd strike. His 7th strikeout of the ball game. Shea Langoliers is up for another try. He flew out his last time up. From the belt, the pitch. Good pitch. 0-1. This ball is hit straight towards right center. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. And that will end the inning. Here's Randy Arozarena. He's 1 for 1. Now here's the first pitch. Just off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Slider thrown in for a called strike. 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. A strike on the outside corner. It's 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 6 for Sale. Luke Raley will be the batter. Called out on strikes his last time. Here's a hit, and it'll be a ground ball. Mitch Haniger will step in 0 for 1 in the ball game. A little high. The 1-0. And that misses. 2-0. The 2-0 to Haniger. And this one looks a bit inside. However, it's ruled a strike. The 2-1. Sinker thrown for a strike. And it's 2-2. The 2-2. Strike 3 call. Coming up to the plate is J.P. Crawford. 0 for 1 here in this one. Now here's the pitch. And this one is ruled in favor of the pitcher as it caught the inside. And pitch. Breaking ball in there for strike 2. He waits. Now the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. The pitch. Struck him out with some high heat. His 8th strikeout of the ball game. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Tony Kemp will try it again. He struck out his first time. First offering on the way. First pitch breaking ball for strike 1. 0-1. A grounder to second. And a nice play by Raley. 1 out and nobody on. Pitch count is at 50. The fastball down at the knees is swung on and missed. Soaring ball to the right. And this one is going to drop. Base hit. And he hustles his way to second as he earns a two-base hit. Seth Brown will step in the box. Here is the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to short. And the throw is a bit high, but he handles it nicely. Here comes, he struck out swinging his first time. First pitch coming. And a first pitch strike. Here he comes. A high strike there. And the pitch. Grounded to first. Rayleigh will step on the bag, and that ends the inning. Jorge Polanco will get another attempt at it. He singled in his last plate appearance. And here's his first pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. No ball, one strike. And the ball is grounded to short. Nice play by Henderson. Here's the second baseman, Dylan Moore. Here's the pitch. And a ball. Has a look. Now the pitch. And he misses again. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. 3-0. No place to put Moore. Now the 3-0 offering. And he walks him. Victor Robles will get in his third attempt at it here. He's 1 for 2 with a double so far. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and popped high in the air towards the right line. Now a foul ball that'll get up into the right side stands. And this stays in the zone. 0-2 now. Strike 2 pitch on the way. And the slider slides in there for a strike 3. Strikeout number 9 for Sale. Coming up to the plate now is Julio Rodriguez. He's 1 for 2 up to this point. First pitch on the way. He'll take a look at ball 1. Pitch count is at 60. And the ball is grounded to third. Makes the play. And that will end the inning. Zach Geloff will get in his third attempt at it here. No hits in his 2 attempts thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. That's 1 in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball thrown for a strike. The 0-2 to Geloff. Hammered towards the right side. And that is going to be a base hit. And he'll make it with a double to open up the 6th. Esteury Ruiz will get his first opportunity now. Struck out twice. First pitch to him. And the pitch gets by him. And he will chase down the ball. Now the 1-0 pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. Ruiz in a hitter's count. Swing and a miss. It's 2-1 now. Down low for ball 1. It's 3-1. Swung on and softly driven on the ground. Throw to first is in time to record the first out. The bases are empty here with 1 away, and stepping up now is Mitch Garver. First pitch coming. He was slow on this one, swung on and missed. Popped up right side. There to take it is Robles. The bases are empty with 2 away now for Gunnar Henderson. From the belt, kick and deal. And that one never threatened the zone. It's 1-0. Fly ball center field. And the threat ends as they record the final out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. 0 for 2 to this point. A sinker to open the at-bat, taken for strike 1. Throw is on the way. A fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. And that's off the mark. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. Soaring ball to the left. Kemp makes the play for the first out. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. 1 for 2 thus far in the ball game. Here comes. Takes a high strike call. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. He waits. Now the pitch. Nothing but air on that one as the pitcher caught him stretching out for that one. 2 down in the inning. The next batter up is Luke Raley. Here's the pitch. And a sinker thrown in there for a strike. Here he comes. Fastball called for strike 2. Here's the windup. Now the pitch. Struck him out swinging. It's back-to-back strikeouts. It continues to be 2-1. Shea Langoliers will lead it off in the second as the 5, 6, and 7 hitters are due up. Has a look. Now the pitch. Called strike on the inside, and the batter is in disbelief. Swing and a miss on the splitter. A grounder to first. Raley steps on the bag. Tony Kemp will stand in here. Here is the first offering. Hits the target here for strike 1. There's a strike. Strike 2 pitch on the way. Called strike 3. Strikeout number 8 for Gilbert. The first baseman, Christian Walker, comes up to the plate. 2 out, nobody on. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swung on, and it's popped up, heading towards foul territory. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. He struck him out. His 9th strikeout of the ball game. Heading into the 7th inning stretch. Mitch Haniger will be the first to face off against the new pitcher. Now here's the pitch. There's a slider. It'll get in there for a strike. 0-1. Here he comes. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1. Hit foul. A big pitch here. 1-2. And this is sent out high towards left. On the One gone here in the seventh. Here's J.P. Crawford, the shortstop. First pitch to him. And this pitch rides way inside and hits the batter. Here's the third baseman, Jorge Polanco. He's 1 for 2 so far. Now the pitch. Smashed high in the air in the opposite direction to the left. Kemp gets under this one to put it away for the second out. Dylan Moore will step in now with 2 away as they need to get it going here. First pitch on the way. Hits the target here for strike 1. A pause, and now the pitch. And a strike. And the pitch. Fly ball center field. The Mariners lead it 2-1. And the new pitcher is Colin Snyder. Seth Brown will step into the batter's box. He's 1 for 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's one that misses high. It's a ball and no strikes. And it is sent soaring high in the air into left center. Arozarena will put this away. 1 away. Steps up to the plate. Tapped over the mound. There to play it is Rodriguez. Zach Geloff will come up. He's 1 for 3. He's ready now. The pitch. As he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. He blew it by him for a strike 1. And the ball is grounded to second. Throw to first in time. And that ends the inning. Here's Victor Robles. 1 for 3 with a double so far. And here's his first pitch. On the ground to Walker. Walker will take this one over to first himself. 1 pitch, 1 out. First offering on the way. And here's a ball that gets lifted high up. Ruiz gets over there and makes the play. Cal Raleigh is up for another try. First pitch coming from Urcheg. And a strike high in the zone to open the at-bat. No ball, 1 strike. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. And pitch. Got him! On to the top of inning number 9 we go. This is a save situation, so they will bring in the closer. Esteury Ruiz will get us started as they look to add to their lead here in the top of the 9th. From the stretch. And this is a foul straight back. That pitch misses wide. It's a ball and a strike. Swung on and driven towards second base. Throw to first will get him easily. Mitch Garver steps in, hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Swing on the first pitch and driven off the ground to second base. Gunnar Henderson will step in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th. Now here's the first pitch. And a fastball blows by him for strike 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much. It's 1-1. A lot of movement on that one. A ball and 2 strikes. The pitch is low to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on and driven towards third base. This series will go to the Mariners, 2-1.
Here we are for the start of another ball game at the home of the Seattle Mariners, T-Mobile Park.
The righty will move up to the mound. Zach Geloff digs in now. Here's the pitch. There's a strike. 0-1. Changeup thrown for a called strike. There's a pitch hit solid onto the turf. Esteury Ruiz coming up next. Runner at first. A pause, and now the pitch. Runner sprints towards second. The throw is late, and the runner gets credit for the steal. The pitch. And the pitch gets by him, and he will chase down the ball. Now the 2-0 home. And this one is ruled in favor of the pitcher as it popped the inside. He comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. Got him! Great pitch. Strikeout number 1 for Castillo. Mitch Garver will get his first at-bat now. From the belt, the pitch. Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Swing and a chopper to first. And the runner comes in from third. It's an RBI single for Garver. First pitch coming from Castillo. That's one in there. 0-1. Straight hit to the left towards the opposite direction. Chop the ball into foul territory. And this is a foul straight back. Here he comes. And he struck him out. Shea Langoliers to stand in. The pickoff play. He won't get picked off here. Now the pitch. It's a grounder, and it'll pass the mound. And an out at first. And that will end the inning. Let's take a look at today's lineup. Let's have a look at the away team's defense lineup. The southpaw will take the mound. Coming up to the plate now is Victor Robles. And here's his first pitch. Just manages to get a piece as this is bounced foul. Here's the windup. Now the pitch. And this stays in the zone. 0-2 now. Here comes. 3 throws, 3 strikes. Strikeout number 1 for Sears. Julio Rodriguez will stand in here. He waits. Now the pitch. Slider thrown in for a called strike. And the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. From the belt, kick and deal. Lined to left. He's got a base hit. Cal Raleigh will come up. Runner at first with 1 away. Throw is on the way. Off he goes to second. Can't make it in time. He'll be tagged out. And pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. He's ready now. The pitch. Fly ball center field. Ruiz will look up and put it away. And the side is retired. Tony Kemp will step in the box. Now here's the pitch. And a first pitch strike from the stretch. He'll take a look at ball one. And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. Nothing to hit on that one. 3-1. And that one is a called strike. It's full. 3-2. And here's a ball that gets lifted high up. There to take it is Arozarena. And that will be the first out of the inning. First pitch coming. Fouled back over the screen and out of play. There's a chopper hit hard on the ground towards third. Plenty of time to make the throw as they record out number 2. First pitch to him. Now a fastball for a called strike. 0-1. Big swing and a miss. The pitch is low. It's 1-2. Now a ball lined to the right side. And that'll drop for a base hit. Steps up to the plate. Runner at first. Now here's the first pitch. This will get some good altitude and will travel down the right field line. And he'll have himself a base hit. And they play it safe at third. Runners on the corners with 2 away. Coming up to the plate is Zach Geloff. He singled in his last plate appearance. Here he comes. He blew it by him for a strike 1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Line drive, right field. Out of play. Strike 2 pitch on the way. Swung and popped up high to the left. The outfielders chase down the ball, but they won't get there in time. It's gonna be extra bases. Batter coming up now is Esteury Ruiz. 0 for 1 here in this one. It's an RBI single for first offering on the way. It's an RBI single for Geloff. Throw on to first, gets him. And the inning is over. Randy Arozarena will dig in. Here is the first offering. A strike. No ball, 1 strike. Too high. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. He got just the top of that one as it is grounded out to first base. Walker makes the play, steps on the bag. First pitch on the way. Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike. The 0-2 to Rayleigh. He struck him out swinging. Two down in the inning. The next batter up is Mitch Haniger. Here's the first pitch to him. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Not in time. Safe at first. Coming up to the plate is J.P. Crawford, runner at first. Here's the windup. Now the pitch. As the first pitch is off target there, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Back and out of play. Now the 1-1. The fastball misses low. Ready on 2-1. That is a called strike. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Swung on and driven towards first base. Walker steps on the bag, and that ends the inning. Throw is on the way. And that's off the mark. 0-1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. It's on the ground and foul. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball to short. And he guns him down at first. Nice play by Crawford. Gunnar Henderson will get a second try now. Went down swinging his last time up. A pause, and now the pitch. Outside, it's ball 1. And a ball. Henderson in a hitter's count. Swing and a miss. Ready with the 2-1. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. He struck him out. Here's Jay Langoliers. He's 0 for 1. From the stretch. Popped up left side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that will end the inning. Here comes Jorge Polanco. First pitch coming from Sears. And a bouncing ball foul. Now the pitch. Off the plate there. A ball and a strike. Ready now on 1-1. Fastball called strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Fouled back. Here comes the 1-2. Strikeout! Dylan Moore will come in. Here is the first offering. And a fastball blows by him for strike 1. And the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. Here he comes. And he takes it for the 3rd strike. Victor Robles will be the batter. Here's a swing and a ground ball. On to first. And the inning is over. We're a third of the way through. 4th inning coming up. Tony Kemp is up for another try. He flew out his last time up. From the belt, the pitch. Big cut and a miss on the fastball. 0-1. He's in control now of this at-bat as this is called a strike. 0-2. 1 down in the inning, and the batter coming up is Christian Walker. Here he comes. Ground ball towards second. Throw gets him. Here comes Seth Brown. From the belt, kick and deal. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Just off the plate. It's a ball and a strike. Fly ball into left. There to play it is Arozarena. And the side is retired. Julio Rodriguez will come up to bat. He's 1 for 1. The pitch. A grounder fouled off towards the first base dugout. Here's the pitch.
Rodriguez swings through, strike two.
And pitch.
Nothing but air on that one as the pitcher caught him stretching out for that one.
Stepping up now is Cal Raleigh. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. Soaring ball to the left. And that's in there for a base hit. Randy Arozarena will step in 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look. Now the pitch. He was slow on this one. Swung on and missed. No ball, one strike. Down and out of the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 on the way. There it goes. Straight into right center field. Luke Raley will get another attempt at it. He struck out swinging his first time. First offering on the way. And a strike. 0-1. Here comes. Swing and a chopper to third. And he'll make it safely to third as they'll have runners on the corners now. Pitch count is at 40. Hit well, right center field. And it's going to get down for a base hit. And he has no chance on the throw, and that will be scored a base hit. J.P. Crawford will step into the batter's box. He grounded out his first time. We will load up the bases again with that single. First pitch to him. Fly ball left field. He'll tag up and head for home. And a relay to the plate. It's a sac fly for Crawford. Jorge Polanco will try it again. Went down on strikes his first time up. Hits the target here for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high strike there. He waits. Now the pitch. Strike 3 call. Strikeout number 6 for Sears. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. We'll go for another one. He's 1 for 1. Pitch count is at 50. Fouled off. He's ready now. The pitch. And the ball is grounded to second. Throw to first in time. And there's one gone here to start the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker thrown for a strike. 0-1. He's taking control of this matchup as he gets strike 2. Swing and popped high in the air towards the right line. That will drop in for a base hit. And he's in there safely with a double. Esteury Ruiz will get in his 3rd attempt at it here. 0 for 2 to this point. First pitch on the way. And he looks as the fastball goes by him for strike 1. Outside for a ball. And now it's even 1-1. Swung on and softly driven on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time. And there are 2 gone now. Mitch Garver will get another shot. He's 1 for 2. Now here's the first pitch. Good pitch. 0-1. Now the pitch. A lot of movement on that one. Pitch count is at 60. Great impact, but it's foul to the left. He'll get another try. And a breaking ball gets the strike, ending his at-bat. On now to the bottom half of inning number 5. Dylan Moore will try again. He struck out his first time. And here's his first pitch. First pitch breaking ball for strike 1. 0-1. From the stretch. Breaking ball in there for strike 2. Strike 2 pitch on the way. Called strike 3. His 7th strikeout of the ball game. The bases are empty here with 1 away, and stepping up now is
Victor Robles.
A pause, and now the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. From the belt, kick and deal. There's a chopper hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time. The bases are empty with 2 away now for Julio Rodriguez. Pitch count is at 50. It's a changeup. Got him for a strike. 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch. A grounder to first. Onto the bag with it is Walker. And that ends the inning. On to the top of inning number 6 we go. Here's Gunnar Henderson, the shortstop. No hits in his 2 attempts thus far. Throw is on the way. And a strike high in the zone to open the at-bat. This one goes by the belt. The 0-2 to Henderson. And a fly ball lifted out to left. And he'll make the catch for the first out. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. He grounded out and flew out in his first 2 trips to the plate. First pitch coming. A little too much movement on that sinker. Ball 1. That's in for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Changeup thrown for a called strike. Struck him out swinging. Strikeout number 6 for Castillo. Tony Kemp will step in now with 2 away as they need to get it going here. And pitch. He lays off this one. The 1-0 pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. Off the plate. And it's 2-2. Knee-high outside corner. And the count is full. Got him! We are all knotted up at 2. Coming up to the plate now is Cal Raleigh. Popped out and singled in 2 trips. Here's the windup. Now the pitch. And a first pitch strike. Here comes. There's a slider. It'll get in there for a strike. From the belt, the pitch. Got in there to finish him off. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. 1 for 2 thus far in the ball game. The pitch. Down low, 1-0. The 1-0. Hop back and out of play. Sears, ready, the 1-1. Slapped foul. A big pitch here, 1-2. Struck him out with some high heat. It's back-to-back strikeouts. The first baseman, Luke Raley, comes up to the plate. He's 1 for 2 so far. Now here's the pitch. Misses for ball one. Now the 1-0 pitch. Strike one at the knees. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 now to Rayleigh. Swing and a miss on the changeup. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Rayleigh. That one's fouled back. The 1-2 from Sears. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Down the left side, but into the seats. Foul. Take strike 3 from Rayleigh. Sears. It continues to be 2-2. The first baseman,
Christian Walker.
steps into the batter's box. He's 0 for 2. Here's the first pitch to him. And a sinker thrown in there for a strike. 0-1. And this is sent out high towards right. And that'll be a base hit for
Walker.
Seth Brown will try again. He's 1 for 2 up to this point. Here he comes. And this is sent out high towards left. Rosarena makes the grab for the out. And that's out number 1. Will step to the plate with 1 in and 1 away. He waits. Now the pitch. Howard down the line. And that is going to be a base hit. And he hustles his way to second as he earns a 2-base hit. Zach Geloff will have an RBI opportunity here. Here he comes. On the ground to first. Base hit to right field. He'll get home for a run with that. And the run will come home to score from third. And with that hit, 2 runners will come home. Esteury Ruiz will make his appearance now as his teammates are looking for that breakthrough play with a runner in scoring position. Now here's the first pitch. A sinker to open the at-bat, taken for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the sinker. Strike 2 pitch on the way. And he punches him out on strikes. And a base runner for a very hot hitter in Mitch Garver. First pitch coming from Santos. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Going past third and signaled to home. 1 run has scored. It's an RBI single for Garver. Here is the first offering. Sharply hit into center field. Base hit. Shea Langoliers will get his first opportunity now. 0 for 3 here in this one. Has a look. Now the pitch. A sinker that stays in the zone for the first strike. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. He goes down looking. A strike 3 call to avoid that dangerous situation. Mitch Haniger will come in. He's 2 for 2. Soaring ball to the left. Kemp gets under this one to put it away for the first out. J.P. Crawford will try it again. He grounded out in his first attempt. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And the pitch. Smashed high in the air in the opposite direction to the left. Base hit to left field. Donovan Solano will pinch hit for Jorge Polanco. First pitch on the way. Tries to lay one down, but misses for strike one. 0-1. Solano swings through strike two. Here's the pitch. There's a ground ball hit towards first. There's one on to first to record the double play and end the inning. Seventh inning is in the books. Here comes the eighth. Tony Kemp will lead things off. He's 0 for 3. First pitch to him. Swings and gets nothing but air. 0-1. And the catcher takes it on the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a little bouncer towards the mound. And the throw to first gets there in time. And there's one gone here to start the eighth. First offering on the way. It's going to be hit high in the air, the opposite way towards the gap in right center. Here comes Seth Brown. 1 for 3 thus far. And here's his first pitch. Pitch swung on and lifted high towards the left line. No play. No ball, 1 strike. A strike on the outside corner. The 0-2 to Brown. Swing and a miss, and a feeble strikeout. Here's the third baseman. He's 2 for 3. He'll take a tough pitch that tags the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Foul straight back. Has a look. Now the pitch. Sinker that time misses. It's 1-2 now. It's over the plate for strike 3. It's back-to-back strikeouts. We're halfway done with the inning. Here's the second baseman, Dylan Moore. Struck out twice. Throw is on the way. Ball spinning back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A hit towards the opposite side, and it'll follow down the right line. This will roll around a while. And his speed comes into play here as he hustles into second with a double. Victor Robles will be the first to face off against the new pitcher. The pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. He's ready now. The pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. From the belt, kick and deal. That's hit hard on the ground. Base hit for Robles. And a relay to the plate. And the run will come home to score from second. It's now 5-3. Here he comes. It's a called strike. Here comes the throw. The throw is late, and the runner gets credit for the steal. He waits. Now the pitch. That's ripped into right. And a foul ball. Here comes. And he goes down on strikes. And a base runner for a very hot hitter in Cal Raleigh. first pitch to him. And that misses. 1-0. The 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0. And he looks as the fastball goes by him for strike one. 2-1. Next one is swung on and fouled away. 2-2. Popped up into foul territory. And he's going to make the play over towards his right. And there are two away now. Batter coming up now is Randy Arozarena. He's 1 for 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a line drive to left. And that will get down for what should be extra bases. Luke Raley to stand in. Called out on strikes his last time. First pitch on the way. He'll start it off with a curveball for a strike. Now the pitch. The runner from third will come home to score. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that one is a called strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. And it is sent the other way, deep left center field. Kemp there makes the catch. And the inning is over. Zach Geloff will get us started as they look to add to their lead here in the top of the 9th. And here's his first pitch. This one goes by the belt. No ball, 1 strike. And a sinker thrown in there for a strike. Got him swinging for an out. And the new pitcher is Trent Thornton. Here's the center fielder, Esteury Ruiz. And pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. Mitch Garver will step in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th. From the stretch. First pitch is fouled back. Here he comes. Called strike on the inside, and the batter is in disbelief. Here's a hit, and it'll be a ground ball. Coming up to the plate is Gunnar Henderson. 1 for 4 thus far. Now here's the pitch. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much. It's a ball and no strikes. Strike! Here comes the 1-1. On the ground to Arozarena. He's not slowing down. He's going for 3. On his way to third on the long single is Garver. Stepping up now is Jay Langoliers. 0 for 4 to this point. Sinker thrown for a strike. 0-1. Swung and popped up high to the right. And this one is turning into a foul ball. Strike 2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. This is a save situation, so they will bring in the closer. Mitch Haniger steps in, hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Here is the first offering. Fastball called strike. 0-1. And the pitch. It's high. The 1-1. Fastball in the dirt as he tried to get the batter to bite on that one. Haniger Waiting on the 2-1. A fastball here, too low. 3-1 on the way. He blew it by him for a strike one. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And here's one popped straight up. Langoliers makes the play for the first out. J.P. Crawford steps up to the plate. Here's the pitch. Hits the target here for strike one. A pause, and now the pitch. That one's fouled back. Here's the windup. Now the pitch. On the ground to short. And the throw is a bit high, but he handles it nicely. And there's 2 down. First offering on the way. And this one is high over the plate for strike one. From the belt, the pitch. There's a strike. The 0-2 to Solano. And he punches him out on strikes.
Hola chingo amiga, en Corea nadie sabe quién eres, pero aquí eres famosa, o sea que le debes muchísimo a México. Amo México, pero solo puedo estar 6 meses aquí porque no quiero pagar impuestos.
El coraje. Hola,
Y si hacemos bien.
mejor hagan ejercicio. Está bien, hacemos ejercicio. Ahora, ¿por qué se...
¡Pum! Hola, ¿cómo está, mi crack? ¿Todo bien?
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Might have been trying to overthrow that one a bit.
And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
Yeah, with 2 outs here, the runner on first should be going with a pitch.